Hi, I'm Kate Riley. I'm here with Carl Benz, sole member of the Skykomish Hotel LLC. When part one ended, we were discussing the forced sale of the Skykomish Hotel.
Yes,
Do you think this negatively impacted the selling price and terms?
of course it did.
Please explain.
How could a market condition be said to exist after town attorney David Carson permitted the town to enter into what King County Superior Court ruled was an illegal agreement with BNSF Railway? Carson's action, along with Henry Sladek, Mayors Mackner, Black, and others, allowed the railway to perform an environmental cleanup that left soil and groundwater beneath the hotel and town severely contaminated with diesel and bunker fuels. How could a market condition be said to exist after the town, along with BNSF, caused the hotel to be returned without operational utilities following the railway's environmental cleanup scam? How could a market condition be said to exist when I had a gun put to my head threatening the hotel's condemnation after Attorney Carson allowed and then oversaw an illegal building department hearing?
Good points. Let's move on. I know you can't speak for the buyers, but why do you think they're willing to purchase the hotel and invest substantial money when you could not?
I suspect this transaction shares a lot in common with Ouija boards that were once popular among storefront fortune tellers.
What do you mean?
There's more going on under the table than on top it.
Please explain.
Old-time fortune tellers used tablecloths to help hide the operation of a magnet on the underside of the table that caused the hand on top of the board to move as desired.
So the mysterious moving hand wasn't so mysterious after all. But how does that relate to the hotel?
I'm guessing that behind the scene, buyers have been offered substantial grants, funding, and perks by various taxpayer and taxpayer-subsidized agencies and entities.
What else?
BNSF offered to purchase the hotel during their environmental scam, but they wanted me to pay them instead of them paying me, so that failed. Efforts to wrangle an agreement which would allow the railroad the right to repollute the hotel's property were also rebuffed.
Please go on.
BNSF's extensive pollution of Sky's soil and water table wasn't cleaned up, but merely paved over. This meant the pollution would eventually reappear. The railway needed ownership or control of polluted properties in order to forestall possible future cleanup attempts.
Why is that?
The railroad can't be forced to clean up properties it owns. This includes properties it has acquired the right to purchase. BNS achieved this goal with virtually every property in the pollution zone except the Skykomish Hotel.
So what's next?
I'm guessing it won't be long before the mysterious Ouija board of life produces what BNSF needs from the hotel's new owners.
Interesting. Let's change direction. I imagine the sale of the hotel is going to make quite a difference in your life.
Not really, and certainly not in the foreseeable future.
Please explain.
The hotel's legal claims against the town include damages already suffered. By the time cases are motioned to death, tried, and the inevitable appeals heard, it will likely be years from now.
Is there any chance all this rancor and negative energy could be put aside and claims settled between the parties?
Anything is possible, but that's up to the town and their insurance carrier. So far, they've shown no interest in settling outside the courtroom.
Why do you think that is?
The town has had the Skykomish Hotel to use as a weapon to threaten me, club me over the head, and beat me up.
Anything else?
Yes. Town attorney David Carson has been getting a steady paycheck from the town for many years. Once the town's environmental legal counsel, Harry Grant, was pushed out of the way by council members like Henry Sladek and Mayor Mackner, Carson had the BNSF pollution gold mine all to himself, even though he had no environmental experience or credentials. When that gravy train finally ended, Carson ginned up a predatory lawsuit against the hotel, which has extended his gravy train to this day. I'm guessing the last thing Carson wants is a settlement between the warring parties.
But you certainly can't argue that Carson's strategy hasn't been very profitable for him.
That's true, but the Titanic was also doing fine until it struck an iceberg.
Let's get back to your situation. There's a saying, you can't fight City Hall.
That's right. It's always been difficult for individuals to successfully challenge wrongs committed by their own government. Government has virtually unlimited taxpayer funds to fight you with.
Why then did you choose to fight such powerful forces?
I did not pick this fight. I was forced to defend my rights and property from the unlawful actions of others. Benjamin Franklin, one of our nation's founders, said, "We have founded for you a republic, if you can keep it." Franklin did not say it would be easy or without personal sacrifice. To be free, we must be willing to stand against tyranny, both foreign and domestic.
How can those wanting to learn more obtain information?
They can do so by visiting www.skykomishhotel.com.
Thank you, Mr. Benz. I'll look forward to talking with you after the sale of the hotel closes.
Thank you, Ms. Riley.
Thanks for taking your valuable time to view this presentation.